and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make milk and cookie bath bombs, and one with Orbeez. If you're new to my channel and you'd like to see future DIY videos, please click that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. So to get started, I'm going to make the molds for the cookies. For the mini chocolate chip cookie, I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper and a mini chocolate chip cookie. Place the cookie on the piece of parchment paper and coat it with some clear nail polish. Set that aside and let it dry. After the nail polish has dried, cover it in hot glue, making sure to cover the sides. Once it's fully covered in hot glue, set that in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes. Remove the cookie from the mold, throw it out, then you can clean it out with some warm soapy water. To make the molds for the animal cookies will be a little bit different since they have frosting. I'm going to use some of this amazing mold putty to make these molds. The kit comes with two different kinds of putty, one yellow and one white. I just took equal amounts of yellow and white and mixed those together. Once the yellow and white were mixed together, I grabbed a few animal cookies and then I just pressed the mold putty over the top of those and then let those sit for about 20 minutes to form the molds. Next, I just popped the cookies out of the mold and I threw the cookies away. Now to make the milk and the cookie bath bombs, what I'm going to use is a 1/4 cup of baking soda, along with 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and 2 tablespoons of citric acid. You can find citric acid online or in some grocery stores if they have a bulk bin section. After all the dry ingredients are in the bowl, stir those together. I'm going to divide the mixture into 3 separate bowls, one for the milk bath bomb, one for the chocolate chip cookies, and one for the animal cookies. For the milk bath bomb, I'm going to use a larger portion of the dry ingredients. So in another bowl, I'm going to combine my wet ingredients, which will be some water, coconut oil, and essential oil, which is optional, but I wanted some fragrance in mind, so I added lavender. You'll mix all those together, and then you'll slowly add those to the dry mixture, stirring in quickly as it will start to fizz. All the liquid ingredients in the bowl may not have to be used. After you stir in the wet ingredients, the consistency should be not too wet or too dry. In a small paper cup, start adding the mixture, packing it into the cup and pushing it down. After the mixture was tightly packed into the cup, I made an opening on the top to hold the cookie. Place that in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes. After I took it out of the refrigerator, I carefully removed it from the cup. And that is how you make the milk part of this bath bomb. Now to make the chocolate chip cookie part of this bath bomb, I'm going to use one of the bowls of the dry ingredients from earlier, and I'm going to add some cocoa powder to it. I'm going to add just enough to turn it slightly tan. You don't want to add too much or the cookie will look burnt. To make the wet ingredients for this one in a separate bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of water, some coconut oil, and then I'm going to add some vanilla extract to give this a scent. add the wet ingredients to the dry, just like before. And I'm actually going to use some real chocolate chips for this. And what I did was I just took a chocolate chip and just cut it up into little pieces. Take the mold and place those chocolate pieces in the mold. Next, I just added the bath bomb mixture into the mold on top of the chocolate chip cookies, and I just pressed it down and packed it in there really tight. Once it was in there, then I put that in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. After it's out of the refrigerator, tap on the back softly and push gently to release the cookie. And that is how you make the chocolate chip cookie bath mold. Now you can just add that on top of the milk, and there you have your milk and chocolate chip cookie bath bomb. And once the bath bomb is fully dry, this one was still wet, the cookie will actually sit into the milk and it won't fall out. And now to make the animal cookie bath bombs, I'm going to use some Orbeez as the sprinkles. If you don't have Orbeez, you can actually use real sprinkles too. I'm going to use the molds that I made, and I just began by placing some Orbeez into the molds. Now to make the bath bombs for these, I'm going to use one of the bowls of dry ingredients from earlier, and to give it the pink color, I'm going to add some eyeshadow. I'm going to use the leftover wet ingredients from the chocolate chip cookie bath bomb, and I just added that to the dry mixture and stirred it together. Pack the bath bomb mixture into the molds and then set that in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes. After I took them out of the refrigerator, I flipped them over and popped out the bath bombs. And I just used those same molds to make some white ones as well, since animal cookies are pink and white. These animal cookie bath bombs are so fun because you not only get the bath bomb, but you also get the Orbeez too. I hope you guys enjoyed all of these milk and cookie bath bombs. Leave me a comment, let me know which one was your favorite. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing day.